I thank everybody for joining me again today. And today I was asked to talk about things that I intentionally created. And that's a long list. And when I was asked the question, it instantly made me think back to when I first got on the spiritual path I'm on now. I was lucky enough to have two wonderful mentors that were the ones that opened my eyes in the first place and put me on this path. And back then, I was really into doing the rituals and sigils, servitors, and I had a lot of success with those things. I still do some of them. I still do sigils, still create thought forms, servitors. But as far as a lot of the ritualistic stuff, I've kind of gotten away from. But back to the question at hand. Things that I consciously created back then. I started off, they told me to start off manifesting things that I didn't care about because that's easy. The amount of motion that you would have to put in it is very minimal. So I started off manifesting things like, sticks. I would want a certain amount of sticks in the yard, or, like a pile of sticks to come out of nowhere. It wasn't a big deal to me. I didn't really care if it happened or not. So, but every time I did one like that, and you should try it every time, it always comes every time on time. Something you don't care about, you can bring in instantly. And things that you hate, things that you don't want, you tend to bring on faster because you put a lot more emotions into them. Even if it's anger or sadness, the stronger the emotion and the thoughts with it, then that's going to come fast, super fast. That's the key. That's the aim, is to make yourself feel good all the time and have good thoughts all the time. Only good comes. So, back to things I've created. Like I said, I started off, I would say, I would do a ritual for a pile of sticks to be in the yard, and they would come. I did one time that was kind of fun. I did a college textbook. I wasn't in college at the time, and I really wasn't associated with anybody in college, but I wanted a college textbook to come to my house. And I did the ritual. 3 days later, it was there. A friend of mine just walked in the house with it out of his car. He was taking, I guess, his son or stepson, one or the other. He was taking him to school and he forgot the book in the car. And for some reason, he brought the book in the house. So that was, doing things like that, doing stuff that I didn't care about at first, built up my confidence. And that's what allowed me to bring in the things that it did require more emotion to bring in. It did require more concentration. So, and now up until this point, I don't try to do any of the ritual stuff anymore. I just attempt now to build my energy as high as I can. And I can just focus my mind on it. Don't even have to speak it. and I can make it come. And anybody can do this. Anybody can. It's a different type of energy in the air now. And it's pretty exciting since this is starting to happen, in meditation. I think the people who meditate and hear this can tell you that there's new heights being reached. So, if you don't meditate on a regular basis, you need to start. That's you just don't know how much meditation is going to help you. And I definitely want to get into different types of meditations that are good for specific things. And there are certain meditations that you can do to aid other ones, that better your focus for other ones. And we're going to get into that. But the best, well, I can't say best, the more effective one for training your concentration is focusing on the dot on the wall or candle or whatever. Just focus your mind. Just block everything else out. Don't think about anything. Just look at it and clear your mind. And, start off very short amount of time, build it up. And I guess that's really it. It's not really a subject that I could try to go back and name all the things that I have consciously created, but I think you got out of this what you needed to hear, my experience with them. So, like I say, now we're all being elevated. Only thing you have to do now is just, like one of the videos I did previously, you just got to get to know your higher self. And I'm pretty sure you'll be writing me some comments saying, yeah, that I'm able to do this at will now and not having to make a big deal out of it anymore. Because it's all powers that we just have. And you just have to fine tune them. You create your life. You create everything that you see around you. You put it there. One way or the other, you put it there. Everything that's around you, you create it. All you got to do is change your focus and create what you want. And I guess I'm about out of time for this video. And I want to thank everybody for listening to me. If you like it, please give me a like. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Subscribe to my blog. Just subscribe to anything. And that's it. I'll talk to you next time. See you next time. Life, love, prosperity, health to you all.